I don't know why it does that last beep at the end, but hey, welcome to this week's episode of Whimsy with a Z. I'm your host, Ben. Actually, not even your host today. We are Whimsy with the Z. We're talking to some teenagers. And last month, we talked about the summer. And this month, we're going to talk about first days of school. And I don't know, it all came together. I have a host today, a different host. Danielle's super excited. Like, she was super excited. But we have Danielle today, and we're going to have a stand-in host, Pinky.
Yo. Hey, guys. I don't know how to start this.
Just hang out, chat, just talk with her.
I listened to your podcast, your episode. Very cool. I'm really excited to do this. I wanted to do this when I first heard the podcast. So what do you think of, interacting with the other people who are doing this? It's okay if you don't know. I don't know. Sorry. It's okay. One of the questions is, do you get offended when he says the Whimsy kids, or do you prefer it to be teen? I know you're right on the cusp there.
No, not really. No.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Some people get really, at least at my school, they get super pressed about it. It's not cool. Have you thought of the podcast outside of the episode that you've done, or is it just you did it and it's done?
I have thought about it, out of the podcast. Sometimes when I'm at school, I think about it, when it, how what I'm gonna say for the next one, or before I go to bed.
Yeah, that's good. Have you told any of your friends about it, or no?
No.
No? Are you embarrassed about it, or you just haven't brought it up?
No, I'm not. I haven't really told any of them. I haven't really told them, and I don't really know why. I kind of forget about them because I have friends. I just don't necessarily talk to them that much.
That's honestly, that's pretty real. I'm not even gonna lie, because that's me too all the time.
Did you tell any of your friends you do it?
Yeah, I have, but I haven't told them the name just because I forget. They're like, oh, that's cool, and then it's done. But yeah, it's not bad. Have you listened to anyone else's?
I have. I listened to yours, Dean's, and someone else, but I forgot.
That's okay. Are there any that you can remember that you liked more than some of the other ones?
Yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why in specific? Just because I'm a girl too, or?
No, I'm. That sounds that when you say it like that. Just
that makes it sound bad. I don't mean it in a bad way.
I just really liked the way you were very presentable, and how you spoke. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all good to talk. And later we can definitely, if you have any questions about literally anything, I'm all good to answer. How did you get ready for school? What was that? What did that look like for you?
So I had to get my materials ready, obviously, because I didn't know what I was gonna need for the day. So I just have everything at my desk, or in my desk. I have a side thing. Not that that's important. And then I usually just I either take a shower in the night or in the morning, but I want to be prepared. I usually wake up an hour before school, just in case. I don't eat breakfast though. I'm definitely not a breakfast person. I log in since I have online school. I log in early to see what I have to do for the day. And then I just wait for my virtual class to start, and that's my day to start.
I remember during COVID, because I did online school too for most of middle school. Actually, I only went to in-person school for like 2 months. But the rest of the time, it was pretty much the same. I'd get up, I'd try and get all my stuff done early so I could just go back to sleep. Yeah, it was. I kind of miss that, but then again, I don't. Kind of tough, kind of not.
Yeah, online school can be rough sometimes, and mostly just like in-person school. It's like more confusing, and then kids at in-person school.
So I know Dean is doing online school also. Did him choosing to do online have anything to like affect you choosing it too, or was that just kind of something separate?
I chose it because I don't necessarily know why Dean chose it, but I chose it because in-person school, I hate uniforms, and usually like online school you don't need a uniform. Also, it was like funny, but I like to eat snacks during class, so and I can't do that in person school. Also, kids in person school, they're like more distracting, and I forgot what I was gonna say. Usually, kids in person school, they cause more drama. I'm like, sometimes I like gossip, but if it's like really mean gossip, I don't like it. So like I chose online school because it's like easier and it's like a little more organized.
I absolutely get that because sometimes in-person school is such a hot mess, and there are some days that I like miss just being able to be and not have everyone coming at me with like 25 million questions, which I do anyways. Like I love asking questions, so if all of this is question based, my bad. I'm just absolutely a question person, and when you ask me questions, if you have any, I'm so excited. What else? So I heard you say you sleep. I should hope so, because I know Ben doesn't at all, ever. Is your sleep schedule decent with you being online school, or you stay up late to just because?
Um, it depends on my day. If like I've had a hard day, I'm gonna go to sleep like almost like immediately or like after dinner. So it depends. My sleep schedule is very confusing because like I could sleep at like 9 one day, like accidentally I just like crash out, and then I wake up at like 5 or 6. But then like the next day I'll go to sleep at like 12 or 11 because I can't sleep, and then I'll wake up like a little. I'll still wake up early because I have an alarm, but like I'll probably want to sleep in more. So my sleep schedule is just like a train off the rails. So
Twins. I heard you say on hard days it's a little different. One, like, to you, what makes the day hard? That it's changing your sleep schedule and other things. I'm assuming too.
if there's like a really hard assessment and like if I did bad on it, I like put myself down most of the time. I feel like a lot of kids do that because parents sometimes, not like their parents, like some parents just like want their kids to get good grades, not like perfect grades, but good grades, and they just like there's some kids really bad at their grades. So if like I didn't really do good on a assessment or test, I'll like put myself down and then I just want to sleep for the day. Um, or if I've had a really long day, like if my teachers don't let me out like early, like they usually do, then I'll just want to sleep.
That makes sense. So are grades important to you?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it because your parents, or is it just because that's something that you value in school?
My parents and and I value it in school. I really wanted to get good grades because I want to go to I want to go to a good college when I grow up. But then also my parents too. They want to like push me to get good grades. So yeah, so like the same reason, so I can get into a good college.
That makes sense. How about whoa? I could read this before, now it's all gone. Whoa. How about your style? Has it like changed over the years? Not necessarily like how you act. I guess we could go there too. Like your style as a person, and then also like clothing wise. Like what are you guys wearing? Because you're younger than me. So what's that looking like?
When I was younger, I used to wear like a lot of unicorn and skirt stuff, but now I wear like more jeans and just like plain shirts. Like not that interesting. Um, but what do you mean by like style and like person?
Like, I guess one way we could take it is like how you are with your friends and like how you interact with them. Because I know, like over the years, you grow up and that changes. Has there been any noticeable difference between like you now and the past couple of years?
No, not really. I've like this is how I see myself. I've always been like very like bubbly and cheerful and like a little helpful, but like sometimes like I'll be down, like obviously. But most of the time I think I'm positive. I'm pretty sure like other people see me as positive. And I'm usually like the mother in like friendships for no reason.
Oof. Okay, let's see. So the day before school, I know it changes a lot, and there's a big difference between online school and in-person school. Um, are you more so the type to be like nervous the first day, or you just kind of like dread it just because you know it's going to be like take forever because you just have to go through all the basics?
I'm like more nervous because obviously like school rules can change over the years if like you're going to the same school, but like if also like different schools, again different rules. Um, but like also like kids, you don't know who you're gonna meet. You don't know if you're gonna like meet a kid from like your old school, because when you meet a kid from your old school, that is the most embarrassing thing in history. I don't know. You just don't want to like. You feel like you see someone and then you're never gonna see them again. So like I'm mostly nervous when I like start a new like school day or school year. I mean,
I get that, especially about like the being embarrassed to see someone you used to know. It's almost worse like when you can recognize them and then they don't recognize you and then you feel weird about it. Maybe that's just a me thing, but that definitely happens to me all the time. People are like, "Oh, I think I know you." I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Oh, wait, no, actually, I'm thinking of a different person. I have no idea who you are," and it's so bad. I don't like it. Oof. So you said you're nervous. Are you nervous like outside of school too, or just like with interacting with people out in public? Do you get nervous in those situations too, or is it just because all the school stuff?
I'm nervous with like if I'm like alone or like with people I do know, I'm not that nervous. Or like if I'm thinking about school or something like that, maybe I'm like a little nervous. But then like first I'm like, okay, let's get this over with. It's gonna be the same thing. But then when I'm actually there, I get nervous. But then like I say, but then like all the time. um, like sometimes like if I'm talking to other people outside of school, I'll probably be nervous because I'm not that good with talking to people I don't really know.
Mm, I get that. I get that. I think you're doing really good right now. Do you miss like the types of interaction that you would have in person compared to how it is online?
Um, I do like with friends or like getting to know people more. I did like that a lot, but like it like depends on the person though. Like, um, because in online school you can't really talk to people that much. Because like in class you have like breaks, but like my breaks you just like go off camera and do your own thing. You can't really talk to anyone. But like in person school, you can obviously like talk to people, play with them outside, I don't know, something like that. Um, but yeah, I do miss it more than online school.
And with that, like with the interactions with people in person versus online, does that has that translated over to like bullying too, or no, not really that you've seen? Because I know you're only about a weekend.
No, not really.
Not really. That's good. It gets pretty rough, man. Oof, people are mean.
People are mean, especially like those like really really mean gossip girls in the in-person school. I'm like kind of friends with them though, but like they're not too mean. They're just gossip girls. I'm like never really a part of it.
Yeah,
I'm just there. I'm just there in the group.
yeah. That's kind of how I am. I just kind of linger until I know what I want to know, and then I'm like, bye guys. I don't want to get seen as the mean kid, so I just like peace.
Yeah.
What's your like? We asked about your schedule. How's like your classes? How's that go? And like, how does that look for you?
My teachers are really really nice. First of all, but it is a little confusing because they always like have to screen share, but then they're going too fast, and it's like kind of hard to tell them like what pace to go in because there's other kids that are like fine, but then there's other kids that need to go like faster or slower than what I need. But like if they like go at a good pace, then I can understand. But so far, like the classes are really well. Besides some like technical issues because again it's online. But yeah.
What are you excited about with school? Like, is there an opportunity or a club or a certain class that you're excited for the rest of the year?
Yes. So in my school they have like virtual like field trips. I know it sounds really, really weird, but they have virtual field trips where like kids will like sign up for like again, I keep saying the same thing. Like field trips and like people that work in like zoos maybe because I'm in a lot of these things. Like say people like that work with like animals like outside or like a jungle thing, then they'll like show the kids like their jobs like in person or like on live, but not in person, online, like on live. And then like we can ask questions. I'm in a lot of those. Um, I was gonna say something else, but I already forgot.
That's all good. If it comes back later, you just be like, pause, wait, and we'll push it back.
Okay.
Let's see. How about like after school? What is your? I guess we kind of already went over that. Like, in the future, are you wanting to do in-person school, or are you gonna want to stick with online school? You're still not too sure yet.
Since I'm going to 7th grade next year, that's a little hard because I need to see how this school year goes and if like I'm like gonna take a break from online school if it's too hard. But I might go to in-person school because my friends are probably gonna go to the same school I went last year until like 8th grade. So I'm probably gonna go there because I miss my friends or something like that, or like I miss my old teachers, or if just online school is too hard. But I'm probably gonna go to in person next year.
Okay. So, you said that online school might be hard. What about it do you see that could be hard? You know, just like day to day.
Technical issues, especially for me, because my school computer has not been working correctly. The first 2 days, I couldn't even like raise my hand because it's like a virtual raise your hand thingy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a button. But like, yeah, I keep forgetting what I was gonna say. What was I saying?
That the school computer sucks, and
Oh yeah,
that the whole just that section of it kind of iffy.
Sorry. My school computer, it runs so slow. It won't even let me turn on my camera or type in the chat. Like I could be typing a whole sentence and then it takes like a whole 10 minutes to finish that sentence. Sentence. I don't know why I said it like that. So I've been having to use my PC, which I'm like on right now, and not my school computer because I need to get a new one. And then just today, even my PC was running really slow, so I couldn't like get out of the loading screen for like a whole like 30 minutes. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be late to school, but it's okay. I was 1 minute late.
So, like, when stuff like that happens and there's just like a technical issue, whether that be like leaving the class session or, just getting things turned in, does that like give you any anxiety or like worry that it's gonna cause something else to happen or anything like that?
Definitely. I get like anxiety that I'm like gonna get in trouble, and I get like nervous that like I have to get makeup work because I hate makeup work. I'd rather do it in the school time than out of school time.
Oh yeah.
Like the subject time.
So with that, is it more like of a? I know, like online schools can be different. So for you, is it more of like a self-paced course, or you have to stay generally pretty on time with all this stuff?
I have to stay on time with the stuff because it's a due date and a start date.
So it's like it has the set like lesson plan laid out. That's cool. Next, ponies top.
What?
What?
Next.
Wait, what happened?
He writes like a crazy person, and I can't.
Oh, next month's topic.
Jeez. Okay. We'll skip that for now. That's gonna be towards the end. Jesus. You have any questions for me, or stuff you want to talk about, or is there anywhere that you want this to go? Because we're good on time. We can talk for a second.
Okay, I do have some questions for you.
Yeah,
and I do have some stuff I would like to talk about, like about myself. Okay. What grade are you in?
I'm a junior, so I'm old. I'm real old. Yeah, junior week and a couple days in.
Oh my! Do you like school so far?
I like my classes a lot, actually. A lot of the students kind of suck because my school's kind of sucky.
I was about to say, kids in high school. I hear so much about them. They seem really, really jerky and very, very immature. More immature than little kids that talk about brain rot these days.
Yeah. It's hard. There's definitely like groups and categories that you can fall into, but it's not like, at least for my school, it's not like how it is in like the old movies where it's like, these are the jocks, these are the cheerleaders, these are the nerds. I mean, kind of. But it's a really well blended thing. Like how
clicks.
No, how can I bring up stoners or no?
Sure.
So like the stoners are kind of everywhere. They're everywhere. Like there's like the athletes, they're also kind of everywhere. The nerds do kind of tend to stick closer together. But not everyone's as mean as it's seen in movies, and no one's getting like pushed into lockers, like held up by their collar. Unless it's by their friends, honestly, that's who it happens most by, is like by some of your friends. They like ram you into the lockers. But aside from that, it's not too bad. I don't hate it. I can't complain too much. I like it.
I get that. I'm too scared for high school to even go. Yeah, I really want to get into a good college. What do you want to be when you grow up? Like what career? Like name two if like one, like your favorite one like fails.
At my school, there's a program. I don't know how like specialized this. It's across a couple schools, so you might have to cut this out. You might not have to. You're gonna have to look into that. Okay. But there's a program called WestMech, and they ship you out, in quotes, to like colleges and other campuses to teach you in those specific areas. So for me, I'd want to do aesthetics and esthetician work, so I could be an esthetician. So like the waxing old lady bits, the waxing eyebrows, the facials, all that technical stuff without it being like permanent, because I was gonna be like a tattoo artist and piercing, but then I was like, it's a little too permanent. So I feel like esthetician work is a good in between. And if I end up not liking that, I thought about being like a labor and delivery nurse. They get paid really good, so I'm okay with seeing some lady bits regardless of what I go into. Yeah.
That's all my questions.
Yeah. Anything you want to say about yourself that we haven't gotten to?
I need to think about that. I can't think of anything right now. I kind of like don't know what to talk about unless someone gives me questions. So if you want to ask me questions, like random questions, I'm okay with that.
Is there anything that you've thought about being in the future?
Yes, and this is exactly why I want to get into a good college. I know it's like kind of like really hard right now because I don't even know how to like sew yet, but I really want to be a fashion designer because I have drawn like dresses and stuff that I really like. But yeah, I really want to be a fashion designer.
Yeah, I can totally see it. You want to like take it and just put it out there somewhere. I can see it. I always like envied people that could draw clothes. I can't for the life of me. Not one of my skills. Any other questions? Oh, how do you feel about talking to someone younger instead of the old fart that is Ben?
That is very hard because I'm not trying to be like mean to younger kids because I'm me myself. I'm so young. I'm like barely in middle school, but like young kids in like first or second grade, I'm scared of them.
She gets it. They're so scary.
They
For
are
no reason. Dude, they're ravenous. They just everywhere all the time. And Walmart's, they're crazy. Oh my god, dude, there was this one screaming at me the other day. Hello? Why? For what?
Alice had a situation with the boys too.
Huh?
The freshmen.
Oh my days, dude. Okay, freshmen this year, they're acting like those 2 and 3 year olds.
No.
Wild. They're crazy. I can't and I just imagine it's gonna get worse and worse. So I feel for you. With you, and you're gonna be going into in-person school. Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Okay, if you don't want to answer this, that's okay. How do you feel about boys? Is that an interest to you of any kind, or any like worry, or any interest, worry, dislike? They're disgusting. They stink. They're smelly. Anything? Opinion on them, or you don't really care?
So that is the hard part. Okay, I don't like boys in real life. They're very crusty, mean, immature, also stupid. Sometimes most boys are stupid now, in my opinion. Again, they're immature. They're players. I don't like boys in person yet. I'm not boy crazy just yet. I will get there. I'm pretty sure I will. I mean, I'm already somewhat boy crazy, but the thing is, I don't like in-person boys. I like anime boys.
Yes. To the anime boys, we pray. We pray and we love them. It's fun out here. It'll get there eventually. Like, it caught me really off guard when it happened. I was like, whoa, you're looking a little scrumptious. But you still stink. Okay, go take a shower. You stink. Talking to all y'all guys and men out there, y'all stink, bro. Honestly, get one that can take a shower.
Yeah, there was this one boy in my old class. He played like basically all the sports, and I swear he always came in smelly. He was always so sweaty, he would either be like late to class or he would brag about winning a game. He's also one of the kids that I knew in like 3rd grade. So I knew him in 3rd grade, but then we met each other back in 5th grade, which was last year. And I was like so embarrassed. I'm like, why do you look so different?
Have any of them, like, has any of their voices dropped? Because I know one of my friends scared the crap out of me one time because he sounded like an old man, like 6 months after I'd seen him. Hello? Like, why?
For real. No, I feel the most of the boys that I know that I met before in my like one of my old schools, their voice got higher. I don't know how that's physically possible, but like one of like the boys kind of sounded like me right now, like in 3rd grade, which is the boy I was talking about, the one that always plays sports. And then like when I met him last year, he was like Pinky in the Brain.
Oh yeah, way up there. Oof. What else? Do you have any other questions? Do you have any other questions regarding the podcast, Ben, or me, or anything really?
You said that you liked anime boys. May
Yes.
I ask which anime boys?
You want specifics, or you just want the animes as a whole? Because we can go there. We can go there.
You can give me both. You can give me both.
What kind of anime do you like? Because then I'll go from there.
I like horror anime and adventure anime.
Yes. Okay. Do you like the reincarnation animes or no?
I think I watched. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I have a suggestion for an adventure one. I said that like I got a big old country accent now because Gavin. Ugh. It's called That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, and he gets reincarnated as a slime, and he becomes violently overpowered, and he's cute.
I've seen that. I've seen that on Crunchyroll. I usually just watch anime on Crunchyroll because that's like the #1 platform. That is everywhere. I've seen like it keeps popping up. It looks interesting, but I don't know why. I'm too scared to open some animes depending on their name because like that I'm like, oh that's are you as like a little slime that you can play with?
He's like just a little. You just hold him, and then he can turn into a person. There's a lot of fighting scenes. I always recommend that one. What else? I like My Hero. Stop. It's fine. It's good.
It's all right.
It's all right. They delayed it for the 2nd time, and I'm mad because I don't get to see some of my favorites. It's a shame. What else? Horror. God, I don't know what that one's called, but it's by, I don't know his name either, but it's really good, and I need to find it so that next time Ben talks to you or I talk to you, I can tell you it. Because it's like really gory, and I don't know how gory you like it, but it's a horror one. High School of the Dead is good. It gets a little weird at some parts though. My favorite anime characters though. Let's go there. Don't Come For Me, because he's like a literal grown man, but Aizawa. Don't come for me there. Don't come for me there.
I did so of him on TikTok. I don't know why they just keep popping up. I'm like getting annoyed with it now. But
Don't come for me.
I mean, maybe at the beginning, at the like. The first two seasons, he's kind of fine. I mean, not fine, not that way. Like I'm not.
But yeah.
He's not my type, but I mean, like he's okay in those, okay. But no, I don't.
Let's see. Maybe like. I'm more of like a ghetto person from Jujutsu Kaisen. Not so much Gojo. I prefer Ghetto. I think he looks or oh god, what's his name? Crap, the one with all the stitches and the one with the long hair that turns into weird stuff. I don't know. A lot of them are cute. I don't know. How about you?
Something real quick about your statement.
Okay. I feel like I'm judged.
So, I get that. I really get the Jujutsu Kaisen because Gojo's too overrated. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I'm so confused. I don't know. In the anime, they say gay toe, but it sounds so weird when you say it like that because it's like gay and then a toe. Like what? But so I just say ghetto. Like
I know. I say ghetto too, but I'm like,
I don't want to say gay toe. But then also again, Gojo's rated. And it's funny because like literally right before this, I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I literally have the tab open right now.
have you seen the movie, the one that comes before the series? I like that movie so much. I liked it a lot.
So the Stitch face with the long hair, the one that turns into stuff, is Mahito.
Yes,
I don't like him.
I do.
I guess he's like kind of he's kind of cute. Okay.
I like the lean guys. I don't know. They look like they could get broken in like 2 seconds. I'm about it.
Yeah, he's kind of cute, but his personality is a no.
Oh yeah, no, he's a red flag.
I don't like the way he acts. He's so sadistic. It's just like
It's a little much. How about you? What are some of your favorites?
I don't know if you heard of it, but Boggle Stray Dogs. I really, really, really love Demon Slayer. That is probably my top one, and obviously Jujutsu Kaisen. I watched somewhat My Hero Academia with my dad. What else? Toilet Bound Hanako kind of funny, but I like that one. Yes. You know what?
I heard they're supposed to make another season.
I know.
It's only rumored for right now. I really hope they do because it could go a lot of places. Oh, I haven't watched that show in like 4 years.
I watch it, so I rewatch anime so much. But yeah, Toilet Bound Hanako-kan. I'm trying to think of another one. I watch a lot of animes. Death Note. What else? There's more. I always forget the names. I watch too many.
Yep.
I'm a big anime girl. I have. If you saw like the side of my room, you would see how much Bamba Stray Dog things I have.
Yes.
I need more Demon Slayer stuff. I have Demon Slayer figures, and I have a lot of the books too. I have a lot of mangas, so I'm a big anime nerd.
Yeah, that's good. So a couple more questions going back to, just the general podcast. With how it was with Ben versus me, would you prefer to talk to like me more or like going forward, or would you like just Ben or like switching off?
You like I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean at all.
It's whatever. He's the one that asked, so let's see. Do you have any suggestions or requests or ideas for future episodes with like, it could be for just you or like a general kind of go over with everyone, just any of it.
Like questions.
Yeah, like questions, topics, stories you want to tell people.
Yeah, stories like the most embarrassing story, because a lot of those you can really relate to people with that, and just like small questions to like other kids can relate, like what's your favorite color, what hobbies do you do, favorite sport, what's your favorite subject, etc. Also I don't know, that's all I got.
That's good. It's better than some of the other ones we've had so far. Anything else you want to add to this?
No.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Whimsy.
How did you like that, Danielle?
It was really good. I love Pinky. She's very, very nice. And she can relate to me so much. I really liked the questions and answers. I just felt really, really good. And I got everything out of my brain.
Slightly. Now, I have no problem bringing her back next month. Do you think, knowing next month that she's going to be the one talking to you, do you think you'll be like a different type of more relaxed? Or the same kind of like whatever, nervous-ish? Because we don't know what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, maybe like a little nervous because I don't know what we're going to talk about. But knowing that we have so much in common already, I am going to love talking to her.
Okay.
But again, I don't mind who I talk to or what I talk about. It just the nervousness of what is coming up, just the thinking.
Right. Okay. Well, if she's available next month, which we have literally a month to figure it out, I have no problem with her doing it. I think as long as I think she will get more out of it being on that side, asking questions,
being on both of them too.
Yeah. And then if even it's just a little bit, you feel more comfortable talking with her. I'm because it's about the experience, right? And sharing experiences. So if even just a little bit something or life happens and you feel more comfortable talking to her about it, then it's a win for all of us, I think. So no, I actually like the idea because we talked about it for a second. I thought about it for a little while, and then you were like really excited. So I was like, all right, I guess we can do it today.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Danielle, for hanging out. And I'll get these edited and they'll be out on Friday.
Okay.